All right, hello. This is What Would You Do, week number 6, and we decided to go with mandating recycling and reuse. So, in this scenario, I'm a city manager in Seattle, and I have to choose between reducing single use plastic, like plastic bags in grocery stores, or to focus on investing in composting infrastructure. So, the main concept guiding my decision making is the regenerative by design concept, and this is introduced in the Donut economics video. Regenerative design means that we're building a system where resources don't just get used once and thrown away, but instead it's cycled back into the system as a whole. Instead of the take, make, and dispose concept, we're basically focusing on a regenerative system that turns waste into something useful again. The goal is to meet people's needs while also staying within environmental limits. So we chose composting over plastic bag reduction because composting clearly fits this idea. Food waste that would normally end up in a landfill, where it creates methane gases as well, can instead be turned into nutrient rich soil that helps grow even more food. That creates an ongoing cycle, and in comparison, reducing plastics removes a harmful product, a harmful physical product that you can see, which is important, but it doesn't redesign the system itself. So composting creates a process that keeps working over time, which makes it a stronger long term solution. So the second decision we had to focus on was whether to regulate commercial and industrial practices or to regulate individuals and households. We decided to focus on commercial and industrial producers first. This connects to organizational decision making, and this is discussed in chapter 19 on page 549. And the chapter explains that organizations respond to problems by changing their strategies and sometimes entire structures. Businesses obviously operate at a much larger scale than individuals, so when they change their practices, the impact is bigger. Commercial food waste is also produced at higher volumes, which makes regulation more efficient and easier to enforce, especially in the beginning. And then in chapter 20 on page 580, it's explained that governments use these things called policy tools, like prescriptive regulations. And these are used to influence behavior. Requiring commercial composting is a clear example of using regulations to shift behavior at scale. As shown in the Wisconsin Life video, composting systems can create jobs and valuable products like fertilizer. And this shows regenerative systems can actually support both environmental and community benefits and sometimes even turn a profit. So we chose the composting route because it builds a system that keeps working over time instead of just removing one harmful product. By starting with commercial industry, the city can create larger impacts while setting up a regenerative process that supports long term sustainability.